Hi and welcome to a Selah moment. I'm Blake and thank you for joining me today. Today I want to talk to you about storms. Now, I live here in Florida and we're in the midst of hurricane season, which that typically means during the day you could probably expect a torrential rain or a pop-up shower, and it will affect your day somehow. But that's not the only kind of storms that we have to deal with. There's earthquakes, there's floods, there's tornadoes, and all of these things have one thing in common, is they give little to no warning when they're about to come up. But they also cause mass destruction. But we sometimes forget how bad they can be because they become so over-glorified through television shows or even movies like Twister. But just like these storms can pop up out of the air, that can also happen in your personal life. And I want to tell you about something I'm currently dealing with, a storm that has popped up in my life. A few weeks ago, I was let go from my job. And my initial thoughts were, I was filled with fear, and I was like, where is my next job going to be? Where am I going to work next? Where am I going to get my next paycheck? And all these thoughts started flowing through my brain. But then I had to stop and take a moment and realize I'm a child of God. I shouldn't be worried about where things are going to come because the Lord always provides for His children. And I have nothing to fear because I know that He has me in His hands. And when I was pondering, I was led to this scripture, and it's Mark 4, verse 39, and it says, "He got up, rebuked the wind, and said to the waves, 'Quiet, be still.' Then the wind died down, and it was completely calm." And just like Jesus has the power to calm the seas in any storm, He can move any obstacle or mountain in your life or any storm that pops up. But one thing that we can't do is be our worst enemy. We can't get stuck and complacent where we're at because we're comfortable. If we stay where we're at, we're going to fall and sink like we're stuck in quicksand. But what we have to do is reach our hand out to God and be like, God, I need you right now in this moment. This problem is too big for me. I can't handle it on my own. I need you. He'll reach down, take your hand, and pull you out and place you on dry ground. And what He wants to do is give you peace. He doesn't want you to be anxious or worried. It doesn't matter what you're going through, whether it could be car trouble, it could be job uncertainty. You might have a difficult boss on your job that just makes it unbearable to be there, and you might be starting to lose love for your job. It doesn't matter what you face. Know that the Lord is always with you. He has plans to prosper you and not to harm you. And what He wants to do is bring you to a place full of blessing and joy. And I know it might be scary what He has on the other side, but I promise you this, what He has in store for you is always going to be far greater than what you have left behind or where you're coming from. Nothing ever goes wrong when we are in unity with God. So what I would tell you today is this: put your full trust in God, put on the full armor of God, and cast all your cares unto Him. I promise you He will never leave you nor forsake you, and He has great and mighty things in store for your life. So I hope that today has blessed you, and may you be filled with eternal peace and heavenly joy. Be blessed.